Have you ever had like a nagging feeling in the back of your mind, but then you've doubted yourself and you thought, oh, I'm just imagining things? Or maybe you've just known that something was going to happen, but you actually ignored your instinct. And then, of course, you had to deal with the consequences of that. Well, that, my friend, is a sign that perhaps you don't fully trust your intuition. But what if I told you that learning to trust those intuitive whispers could actually be the key to navigating life's crossroads with confidence? Well, the good news is that you can easily learn how to trust your intuition and also use it as a sacred partner in your own decision making. It just takes awareness and practice, and of course, the right tools and the right guidance. So, in this video, I'm going to be unveiling some transformative techniques that will help you trust your intuition instantly and embrace the wisdom within you. Now, before we do that, let's chat about intuition. What do I mean by intuition? Well, intuition is knowing something without knowing why you know it. And it's just like having this internal compass that actually guides us towards the path that's most aligned with our highest good. Now, do you have to always listen to your intuition? No. In fact, you can choose to ignore it and go your own way. But I'm going to bet that it will take a lot longer to get to where you want to go, and you might even have a few unwanted situations along the way. Alternatively, you can choose to listen to that inner voice and trust it, and knowing that it's going to be guiding you on the most efficient path possible. It might not always be easy, but it is always in your highest good. Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not intuitive. Well, don't worry, you're not alone. But here's what I want you to know. Everyone is intuitive, including you. So even if you don't have a psychic grandma or you can't see into the future, there is a part of you that is connected to a greater power. You may just need to put in a little bit more effort to really tune into this part of yourself. So it's kind of like tuning into a radio station. That frequency is always there, but you've got to be able to tune into it to really be able to hear it clearly. Now, the good news is that this is a skill that can be learned, and that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. So, how do we start trusting this innate ability? Well, the first step is in trusting your intuition is actually to activate it. So, the more that you practice consciously seeking intuitive insights and noting the results, the more that you'll trust what your inner voice is telling you. So, one powerful way to activate your intuition is actually through daily meditation. Now, it's not just about silencing the chatter in your mind, but it's actually about tuning into your higher self. So, imagine starting each day by just sitting in silence and asking, what do I need to know today? And then just listen. Now, when I do this, I often receive unexpected but actually really profound or helpful insights when I take the time at the start of each day to activate my intuition. And of course, it really does help the day go much more smoothly, and I feel a lot more calmer and more grounded. Now, another powerful practice is to keep an intuitive journal. It's not just your average diary. This is a dedicated space for noting down those gut feelings, those sudden insights, or even dreams that you have. You might even write out the images or thoughts or sensations that come to your mind during your daily meditation. Now, reflecting on these entries later can actually be really eye-opening because you start to connect the dots and you see where your instincts were really accurate. And now here's also where your tarot cards come in, because using your tarot cards is a fantastic way to activate your intuition. So whether you're new to tarot or you're a seasoned tarot reader, the cards actually offer this gateway to the subconscious, and they offer guidance that resonates deeply with our inner truth. So the cards can act as an external prompt for your intuitive insights to really come through. And then it makes it a lot easier for you to access the information that you already hold within your subconscious mind. So to get the intuitive juices flowing, all you need to do is start by creating a calm and focused environment. And you can hold your tarot deck in your hands, take a few deep breaths, and really center yourself. Then as you shuffle the cards, set an intention or a question to ask the cards. Then go about drawing the cards and looking at the imagery and the symbols and the colors. Now, don't rush to interpret the card, but just instead let your initial feelings and your thoughts guide you. Then just note down any impressions that come to you, no matter how subtle or fleeting that they might seem. Now, this practice really is not about trying to get it right, but it's more about a unique way to access your subconscious and show yourself that there is actually so much more wisdom beneath the daily chatter of your mind. And your tarot cards are a tool that are actually custom designed with their archetypal energy and imagery to act as a mirror to your soul's truth. So isn't it exciting to think that you have this like amazing, powerful tool at your fingertips? Now, if you want to learn more about how to read tarot cards intuitively, then I want to invite you to check out my free training. You just have to click on the link below. In this free training, you're going to get loads of amazing tips that will help you to really lean into your intuition with the support of the tarot cards so that you are reading from that place of inner truth and your source of wisdom. All right, now, once you've practiced activating your intuition, you can actually start to work on building your intuitive trust muscles. So a really fun way to do this is to play the intuition game. So you could try guessing who's calling you before you look at your phone, or you might predict the outcome of a TV show, or you can even create an actual game where you and your friends spread out some tarot cards face down and then take it in turns to select a card, and without looking, sense the general meaning or the energy or the imagery of that card. Then turn the card over and see if any of your insights ring true. You'll actually be really amazed at how tuned in you are when you are paying attention. Now, another great way to practice trusting your intuition is to look for examples of intuition wins. So reflect on some past situations where your intuition was spot on. So maybe you had a really big gut feeling about a person that turned out to be accurate, or maybe you followed an inexplicable hunch that then led to a positive outcome. So you could even look back on your intuition journal and see where your instincts match the outcome. Then you can honor and celebrate yourself for being really open to those pieces of inner wisdom. Now, you can also expand this idea by adding a daily tarot card practice to your intuitive journaling. Now, I found this to give a surefire proof that I can actually really trust my intuition. It's really quick and easy, and all you need to do is take a moment with your cards in the morning, pull a card from the deck, and then listen to the first thought that really pops into your head when you see the card. Then write down the message or the insight in your journal and go about your day. Then at the end of the day, come back and reflect on what ways in which the card or the message really showed up for you. And then you can jot those down too. And here's the cool thing, you might even discover some new insights from the card when you relate it to how your day went. Now, recognizing the moments where your insights have come to life can really go a long way to reinforce that trust in your intuitive abilities. Now, the final thing I want to do is encourage you to practice trusting your first impression. So often our first instinct or impression is the voice of our intuition. So when we're making decisions, pay attention to your initial feeling or your thought before your logical mind takes over. And a simple way to do this is even just like toss a coin and guess heads or tails. You'll know if you didn't trust your first impression, if you guess tails and then it comes up heads, and then you immediately think, oh no, I was going to guess heads, right? So whenever you respond to an event or a result with, oh no, I was going to do this, it's actually an invitation to trust those first instincts. So with practice, you're going to be able to distinguish between the voice of your intuition and the noise of your overthinking. So what do you think? Could you incorporate some of these practices into your daily routine? Because they really will help you develop a stronger connection with your intuition and help you to learn to trust it more. You see, embracing your intuition is a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. And when you integrate these practices into your life, you open yourself up to a world of inner wisdom and guidance that's actually been there all along. Now, remember, your intuition is a faithful guide and it is a partner in your life's journey. So start listening and let it lead you to incredible places. All right, my friend, I hope that's been helpful and you are ready to start trusting your intuition. Now, of course, if you want to dive deeper and you want to learn how to read the cards or the tarot cards intuitively, then check out my free training by clicking on the links below. You're going to discover more about how tarot can be an easy and powerful way to activate and trust your intuition. And if you want to learn more about how to read tarot in a more modern, approachable way, there is so much more for you to explore here at Biddy Tarot, because we have literally helped millions of people around the world to develop their tarot skills and read the cards with confidence. And of course, we would love to help you do the same. So take the next step in your tarot journey by clicking below. All right, thank you and bye for now. Hey, if you loved this video, then make sure you check out this next video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.